Maurice here back for another Power Pack training. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to help you guys to be successful in SMMA. And if you're going to be successful in social media marketing, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to require a ton of discipline and it's going to require a ton of sacrifice. Okay? So if you guys want to know how you can master SMMA, Shopify's, and all this other stuff that you guys are involved in, real estate, ladies and gentlemen, the things that you see people doing, if you were to pull back the curtain of success and expose them, expose their naked success, you would see that these individuals, including myself, have sacrificed a lot to get to where we are today. Folks, there's no such thing as a free ride, as an easy way. Too many of you guys are looking for an easy way to get clients. That's why a lot of people don't want to do cold calling, because they feel that is an easier way to get clients. Perhaps there is. But ladies and gentlemen, you don't ever want nothing that's easy, okay? You want things to challenge you so that you can grow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to develop muscles, okay, there's no way around it. You can't pop pills and get big muscles. You got to go to the gym. You got to grab the dumbbells. You got to grab the bar and bench press. You got to go through pain. There's no easy way. Imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of the premier bodybuilders, okay, back in the day. And if you were to tell Arnold, hey Arnold, how did you build such a awesome physique, okay? And Arnold told you all he did was pop pills and sat back and watch TV, you would look at Arnold like he's crazy, because you know he went through blood, sweat, and tears to get that beautiful physique that he had, okay? And it's the same thing, ladies and gentlemen, with social media marketing, okay? You have to go through tremendous sacrifice. What are some of the sacrifices you got to make? And the number one is that most folks don't want to invest in themselves. That's the killer. When they see a course, they see books and tapes and stuff that they got to get, they don't want to spend. They figure I can just cheat my way out and I can watch every YouTube video without investing in myself. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not willing to sacrifice to get to where you want to get in life, folks, you won't get there, okay? If you want a cab to pick you up to take you from one destination to the next, you got to pay for the fare, or they're gonna go zoom past you, zoom. And it's the same thing what you guys are trying to accomplish in SMMA, okay? The problem is that most people aren't disciplined, and then secondly, they won't sacrifice, okay? And if you're not willing to sacrifice for what you want, then what you want becomes a sacrifice, okay? So let me give you a prime example of that. Let's say you got a goal to make $10,000 a month to quit your job, or $5,000 a month to get this brand new Mercedes or Lexus or a brand new home. And you got $1,000 sitting in the bank account, okay? And if you take this $1,000 and maybe hire a coach, or maybe get this course that can give you the golden nuggets to get 4 or 5 prospects, or teach you how to prospect at a high level, and you say, I'm not gonna invest this $1,000. I don't need to. I can just go on YouTube and figure it out, or I figure it out on my own, okay? Because that's another thing that people do. Instead of taking the shortcut and get somebody else's experience that may have took them, 4 or 5 years to get where they're at, so that you don't have to go down that path, you buy that course and you get that coach, you decide to do it on your own. So instead of sacrificing the money, okay, in this course that would have got you to your goal quicker, you take 5 years. And I see it every day. People aren't willing to make those necessary sacrifices, and it ended up taking them 5 years to get their first client. Because they don't want to sacrifice. They would rather take their most valuable asset, folks, your time. You can get more money, but you can never get more time. And that's why I believe in investing in myself and coaches and trainings, because I'm trying to get to my destination as fast as possible. Not cheating to success, because there's a difference. Okay? If you got a guy that's already proven making money, all I want him to do is hold my hand and show me exactly what to do. I'm going to get in the trenches and do what's necessary. I'm going to roll my sleeves up and go to work, because I understand the principles of success. And most of you guys don't understand the principles of success, okay? And if you're not willing to do those necessary things, meaning to give up, to come up, because that's what sacrifice is. You give up something of a lower nature to receive something of a higher nature, and most people aren't willing to do that. They're willing to take the hard, difficult way to success, okay? And so my point is, folks, is that if you want 10 clients in SMMA, if you want to have $100,000 a year agency, it's going to require sacrifice, both your time, your energy, and your money. Let me say it again: your time, your energy, and your money. Now, here's the coldest thing about what I'm telling you guys. Okay, this is the most challenging thing that you got to face. I would say the biggest reality. Let me rephrase that. The biggest reality that you're going to have to face. That if you're not willing to invest those three things, okay, you're not going to be able to get what you want. Okay, you're not going to be able to accomplish your dreams and goals. Okay, if you want a Mercedes Benz, you got to pay the price for it, or you can't have one. And if you steal it, they take you to jail. Okay, so you can't do it. You have to pay the price, or you got to drive a Ford. Now, there's nothing wrong with a Ford, okay? But my point is, if you're not willing to pay the Mercedes-Benz price, okay, meaning that it may be 50 G's, all right? You can't get it, So if you want 10 SMMA clients, and you say, Maurice, guess what? I'm not willing to sacrifice to get the courses and to get the coach and do all the things that's necessary, making calls, or, sending out you're doing the Facebook ads, the Looms, the Zooms, and all the others, the cold email, the LinkedIn strike, all the stuff that you can do. If you're not willing to do those things, folks, then guess what? Kiss them clients goodbye. You're not going to get no client. You're just going to be like 98% of all the other people that are floating around in internet land not making the money because they don't want to sacrifice. Now, let's talk about this one too, discipline. Discipline means to make yourself do what you said you were going to do, okay? If you're not self-disciplined, okay, meaning that you say, okay, Maurice, you know what? I want to get my first 5 clients, or I want to, fire my job in the next 90 days, and it's going to take, an hour or two of prospecting every day, Monday through Friday. And you set that goal, okay? And then Monday comes, and you look at your phone, and then you look at the remote control. And instead of grabbing the phone, you grab the remote, okay? And you start watching Netflix, and before you know it, it's 12 o'clock. You done wasted the whole day. Or you're on YouTube and you're watching a video and you look up, boom, it's 12 o'clock. You've been binge watching all the YouTubes, or you're on Instagram. You're killing IG, looking at all the pictures, looking at everybody's lifestyle, and you're not doing the thing. You're not doing money-making activities. Money-making activities means you're belly to belly, face to face, or you're on the phone with a prospect that could potentially put money in your pocket. You got ads out there where people can potentially reach out to you. Okay, you're doing the Looms, the Zooms, you're doing the Facebook outreaches. That's what we call money activity. Money activity is not watching a YouTube training. Now, that's what you're supposed to do because you got to learn and feed your mind. But that's not what I like to call money-making activities. The reason why most people are broke is they don't have money activities instituted in their day, okay? And if you guys want to set up a schedule where you have money activities, because if you set money activities up at the end of the week, you're going to make money. And the reason why you're not making money is you're not doing money making activities. Okay, when I pick up the phone to make cold calls, that's a money making activity. And that's why I sign up clients. Okay, it's because I'm doing money activities. Okay. And so my point is, if you're not disciplined, if you can't self-discipline yourself, okay, you won't be successful. It takes tons of discipline to do what we're doing in social media. That means you got to discipline yourself past all the adversity, okay? Meaning, okay, you may not get a client your first 2 weeks. Meaning you may have to go through a lot of rejection or learn a strategy that's pulling your hair out. You just can't figure it out right away. You got to be able to be disciplined past all the heartache and pain, because, folks, there is no such thing as just a breeze, okay? The lights are not going to be all green. You're going to have yellow lights, red lights, you name it. It's going to happen. You're going to have accidents, okay? You may be stuck in traffic for hours because there was a crash up ahead. But ladies and gentlemen, it's the same thing in SMMA. There's no such thing as a perfect business. You got to have ups and downs, because like I said before, it brings out the best in you. And see, a lot of you guys are avoiding pain. Don't avoid pain. Go to the pain. Go through the pain of learning cold calling, because it builds character. Go through the pain of sacrificing money, okay, to invest in your mind so that you can achieve the finer things in life. Because the people that aren't achieving the finer things in life, and that's okay. If you don't want to achieve nothing, that's fine. But if you do have a burning desire to make it to the top, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to require self-discipline, sacrifice, your time, your energy, and your money all together. And if you put those together, folks, you too will be able to be successful, get clients, fire your job, get out of debt, and live a phenomenal lifestyle. Period. Point blank. There is no magic bullets out there. Okay. I know you guys are looking for that magic bullet where it's just like, bam, 30 clients. You got 30 clients paying you $1,000 a month. That's not going to happen. You're going to have to work for what you want. You're going to have to pay for what you want. You're going to have to sacrifice for what you want. Because it's just not going to show up at your door, okay? So I don't want to burst anyone's bubble, but I have to. That's just the truth of the matter, ladies and gentlemen. You got to work for what you want and sacrifice for what you want. You got to give up in order to come up, okay? And it's going to require discipline. Discipline hurts too, okay? Sometimes I don't feel like getting up in the morning. You got to get out that bed in the morning. You got to give up sleep too. A lot of you guys sleep too much. You want to be rich, you got to give up sleep. You know, you can't be sleeping no 8 hours, minimum 6 hours. Now, I'm not a doctor, but sometimes you got to, sacrifice for right now so that your future can be better. You have to sacrifice a little bit. You may not have to give up sleep for the next 2 years. You know, you hit it big, then you can sleep all you want. You got an MBA, a mega bank account, you can sleep as much as you want. But when you broke, you ain't got no money, you ain't got no clients. You, instead of going to McDonald's, you got to say, if I don't eat McDonald's and all this stuff, I'm going to take this money and I'm going to get a course. I'm going to get me a coach, let somebody guide me, and I'm going to roll my sleeves up and go to work. Folks, that's what you got to do. A lot of you guys aren't doing that, and you wonder why it's not happening. You would rather buy a McDonald's cheeseburger than to buy a course that can make you rich. And that's what people are doing. They would spend hundreds of dollars on miscellaneous items that won't produce a revenue, a return on their dollar. But then when it comes to courses and coaches and all the stuff that you need that are essential, we like, oh, I can't afford that. But you can afford all this other stuff, the Netflix and the $300 cable bill and all the clothes and the shoes that people purchase. But when it comes to their education, oh man, do you know the saying, a mind is a terrible thing to waste? And it truly is, because most people are wasting their mind. They're putting more on their exterior than on their interior. Your interior determines what your exterior is, your results. Okay, when you get better, your money gets better. Let me say that again. When you get better, your money gets better. And the reason why your money's not better is because you're not better. You're not willing to make the sacrifice. So folks, if you want this thing, you want to hit $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, it's going to take a lot of sacrifice and a lot of discipline, okay? You might as well just go ahead and pay the price, all right? So folks, that's it. If you guys need help, you're struggling in SMMA, you want somebody to hold your hand, guide you, you guys can click the link in the description. You can also sign up for the new course, the ICP, Instant Client Pro, where I literally took 7 days and signed up 3 clients. And I send you each one of the videos on how I set everything up, how to set up your agency to make $15,000 a month. You can just follow along each day of what I would do if I lost it all. It's a powerful course. You guys want that, click the link in the description. If not, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you guys comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video, the golden nuggets you got out of it. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that subscribe button. I put out a lot of, fire just to get you guys motivated, get you going, because I know a lot of you guys are struggling right now and it's hard because I used to be there, you know what I mean? But you can make it through it. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.